knowing that the customer's got a $0 electric bill, and they're going to have that moving forward, knowing that you're doing the right thing for the environment, that's pretty big. You know, it's definitely different than your typical commercial installation.
I'm Michael Huffman. I work at Huffman Welding. We're a welding machine shop here in Fort Madison, Iowa. We build a lot of production equipment for a lot of the factories in a 50-60 mile radius. We branched out in the last 15 or 20 years. We work for some of the major Fortune 500 companies around the U.S. We were looking into the solar project for quite a few years, and then Michael Mohrfeld and I got together. They put together a package.
My name is Michael Mohrfeld. I'm with Mohrfeld Electric. I've been in business over 10 years now. 70%, 80% of our work's commercial. You know, recently, last 3 years now, we've really expanded into solar, and we've been doing lighting upgrades. Working with the Huffman family for years, there's a tremendous amount of mutual respect there. So Mike Huffman was one of the first people that I reached out to, explained to him how it worked.
They answered all of our questions with durability tests that they had shown us. It helps meet our ecological goals to have a better footprint. It's economical. I think it will ultimately keep us in business for the years to come.
This project was a little bit challenging in the sense over the last 30 years the Huffman family's really grown their business, and every time they added on a building addition it came with a new electrical meter. So there's probably 7 or 8 meters on the entire facility. So the step one to do a net metering on this project is we had to upgrade the electrical service. So we upgraded the electrical service to a 1600 amp 480 volt service, and then we had a directional bore over to that meter, actually underneath one of their weld shops, to tie into that electrical service. This particular system's 208,000 watts. I believe it's 660 panels. It's set up to produce about $32,000 of electric prices at today's current prices, and that's where they've been tracking the last few years. Is the reason we sized it that way.
We've now done 3 projects. We did this project, was online in December of 2015. October of 2016 we did the West Burlington project.
What was fun there was the lighting inside was needed to be improved. So we removed all their existing fluorescent lighting, replaced it all with LED. By doing that, we were able to put a 30,000 watt smaller solar system in by combining it, the lighting upgrade and the solar installation. Because when you walk inside of that facility, 50% brighter than it was, 60% more efficient on the lighting side, and means a more economical solar system to eliminate the electric bill. Naturally, when we got done with that system, it proved some results right away, and we're just literally finishing up the farm store here in Fort Madison with a 117,000 watt system.
Van Meter's been a partner of ours as a vendor for 30 years. They've helped us in lighting projects, and it was only natural to go with them and Mohrfeld Electric to supply these solar panels for us.
We've been working exclusively with Van Meter. They were actually the ones that came to me with the idea of getting into the solar industry. Van Meter has a little bit of the same philosophy we do. We just think outside of the box. What can we do to make the next project more efficient? What can we do to make it easier? Van Meter is able to deliver all the equipment and drop it. We literally drop these posts where they're going to be driven, and that was a group effort with Van Meter. You're not going to get that somewhere else. The inner duct that we directional bored underneath the building, that came from Van Meter. All the wire that's on this project, you know, everything except for the rock that we're standing on came from Van Meter on this particular project, including the electrical service. So they've been there whenever we have a problem. They're quick to respond. We made the right choice using these guys. I believe the response from the community's been overly positive. They believe it's a good ecological thing that we've done, and
and that's always been important to us. In the first year, it hit its target within the allowable 1-2%. So we're real pleased that the economic numbers are hitting what they projected. So when the field is paid off, in the future we should theoretically have free energy. That may be, on a bad year, that may be the only profit you make is what you save in utilities. Utilities will probably go up 5, 10, 15 years down the road, and we hope to have a system that will be providing 90-95% of our power at that time.